Team Aster, the best of China, up against the best of Southeast Asia. Is it gonna be as toxic as a sea pub? I sure hope so.
Or doing a team fight, they have the Aphotic Shield, they have a mech, Holy Locket, 23 Savage is gonna munch on Lion.
Yeah, and open to the side, Carl, he's in with the BKB, he's got the skewer back on White Albert. Another huge catch here from the Magnus, as he sets up 23 Savage to clean up the kills, double kill on the Lifestealer. They're pushing it down mid, and I mean, honestly, this game too, we're just seeing the same here from T1, just top stuff. There is no doubt about it that the work of preparation that this team put in before turning up has been huge. The arena will come down. Monet, get the stone gaze off, but look, there's no damage. T1 don't care at all about being caught in this combo. It's Aster that have to run as soon as the ultimates are used. They just cannot fight T1. They're all full HP. They're pushing down the mid.
There's the RP on
jump
two.
again. Carl gets the RP, and he's caught the big one. He's caught Monet. Monet out of mana. He'll go down. As the tips indeed absolutely going the way
there
of Carl.
it is.
They'll call it GG.
I was about to say it. They might call the GG, something that IG really set up a new standard for it in the Chinese region, just calling out the GG early on. But T1, they came into this series prepared. First game, they last pick Broodmother, they stomped them. Team Aster in both of these games, they did not they didn't play Dota. They didn't have enough damage. T1 with the look at them, look at how happy they are. I love them.
Yeah. Absolutely understandable as well. You've turned up at the major, you know, earning this spot straight into the playoffs in this first series you've come out with against, you know, the top Chinese side. You couldn't have done it any better. 2 games back to back. You know, first game, sure you get a brood in, you know, that's smart and nice, but you know, game 2 they don't need the brood. They're just straight up that much better as 2 games back to back. I mean, this is fantastic stuff for T1.
Alliance versus LGD, PSG, OMG, G2G to that match!
Game, difficult position to carry as a Void from.
S4, he walks out.
I mean, they're ready to control it. Fabian is in with the jump. Arme's going to be able to start kicking out the damage from the side. Nico Baby jumps in, but he's been arrowed. They've got the arrow into the silence. Nico Baby, he's going to go down. He jumps in and he's dead immediately, not able to get anything off. They don't have buybacks. There's 3 dead for over a minute on Alliance. PSG.LGD, they'll be able to run it down mid. They may even just call it. If PSG.LGD realize they can go for tier 4s, they can look to end here with the push of the Drow.
I think they will. I think they're going to go tier 4s here. They have the Drow Razor combo, that marksmanship. This is where it kicks in perfectly. There is a glyph, so holds them back for a moment, but they have so much time, they're going to go right back in.
Yeah, they have so much time. Hansken and FNG, they can't hold this back on their own. PSG.LGD going straight for the throne here. Tier 4's down. The Ancient exposed. Buyback is there for Nico Baby. All right. He's going to go for something huge. He's going to try and come in for the back. But immediately jumps in, he gets silence. They've got the silence. They're ignoring the Void. They're just hitting the Ancient. They're ending the game. GG is called as PSG.LGD with an incredibly impressive second game. 2 games here back to back, where we really we saw the power from PSG.LGD that we've just got used to seeing from them in this run-up to the playoffs. Alliance, they turn up, and they're just not quite ready to deal with it here.
No, I really love the way that LGD set up this draft, too. I think Alliance kind of picked themselves into a corner with the Kunkka with the tiny last 2 picks. There's an Undying in the game. They have 3 melee cores. Who's going to hit Tombstone? When are you going to be able to win yourself a team fight?
Number 3, Virtus.Pro versus Team Nigma. Nearly eliminated, face off against the Bear. Who's gonna take it home? I sure care! And coming up with match number 4.
All right, this is pretty much it. Virtus.Pro, as you say. Last move from them. Smoke up Moonlight Shadow, straight into a Winter's Curse. Catching 2. ILTW going for the back line. DM's going to try and throw out his combination here, but Nightfall's already lost all of his health and all of his damage. Miracle's going to turn that damage right back around onto DM. It goes for a TP away, but the Primal Roar is going to stop that. 2 cores down. This time around, GPK is the one to linger, and a GG is called. They cannot keep up with Nigma, and it feels like not many teams at this major can, Kyle.
Indeed. A subdued celebration. It is late at night. Miracle perhaps not 100%, but they will get a day off now. This is huge. Top 6 secured, but not TI. Playing like this, I'm a believer, but keep in mind who waits for them Next match in the upper bracket, PSG.LGD, quite possibly the strongest team left in this bracket that isn't on stage right now.
No, absolutely. LGD and Nigma, there's a reason why they were able to make it through those groups. And for this team in particular, feels like they've just gotten stronger and stronger. God, I love seeing the smiles on these guys' faces. Really makes me reminisce a little bit of the TI-7.
Starting to get the tingles, Cap.
Yeah.
Took a tiebreaker, also very late at night, just to get them into the group stage. Now, what is it, 2:30 a.m.? Exhausted, but successful.
Quincy Crew versus No Ping. It's an American free-for-all with one person walking out. Let's go, playoffs! Woo!
This is going to be GG in No Ping's favor. Matthew?
Ravage.
You see the Ravage onto Viper. They have the Split Earth to follow. He gets force staff. The
Sunder save.
Nice Thunder, beautifully done into the Satanic. So Yawar is very safe and sound as Dark Magoo looks like he's going to go right-click down. Can No Ping actually finish this? The Ancient not quite low enough to actually go for this. HFN pops the BKB, trying to go for all in here. I don't think he's going to get it. He's just getting right-clicked by Yawar and still in meta right now.
Tide is getting it.
Panda. Sadly, Tidehunter didn't get the shard, so he's not able to burst down those buildings, Cinder, and his Panda Boo drops. What am I watching? What is this game? All right, now Quincy Crew are perhaps going to finish the game. What is this?
All right.
This is,
Down the other way.
This is entertaining, but this is very sloppy play from both sides.
Let's go bottom left now. I was going to say this should be enough, but I'm going to reserve my judgment of what is enough right now. Gonna have to wait and see how this goes.
All right, we can see that shard from Viper going to work onto the tower and the minus armor from Snapfire. They're decimating these buildings, and Quincy Crew looks like they're gonna somehow win this game. I don't even understand what I watched. What the hell is this? This wasn't Dota? Jeez.
I'd love to see
what a game.
I would love to see a reaction of the player cams. I feel like this is the kind of game where you're not it's not joy, right? It's gonna be relief. Like,
I guess.
I think either team winning this game in the way that this ended is probably not going to be happy with the way that they won, but they're going to be relieved, okay, we got it done, right?
Right.
That felt like they had to run a marathon to cross the street. That was really...
Well, if crossing the street is winning a game of Dota, sure.
Yeah, it was, like you said, super entertaining, but depending on how your perspective of it on it, probably for some of the wrong reasons. But
yeah.
I mean, it's always thrilling to watch a game that you have no idea how it's going to end. But let's, like, thinking ahead to the further stages of the tournament. Now, Quincy Crew is top 6. If you want to get higher than top 6, this is not going to cut it. Like, what we saw today in this series will not beat the opponents they have left.
Yes.
So you need to, you know, take a breather, be relieved you got this done, you got the win. But there were so many mistakes from both teams in this game compared to what we've seen from, like, the S-tier teams here. And, you know, you're getting further in the upper bracket, those are the teams you're going to be facing. So you got to clean up your game.